Playing a lot about Hut lately, but EA has actually done some things that I love that has made playing Hut a little bit more enjoyable. Any dedicated Hut player knows that we all received two mega loaded gift of giving packs that featured a guarantee of a 95 overall Mike Richards, a 90 Paul Bissonnette, and a draw of another mega player including Malkins, Crosby's, or Ramus Ristolainen, who I got. And on top of that, at least one other 88. It was like Christmas in January. And now when you ready up at any game in Hut, you see your Mike Richards lined up against their Mike Richards, and you have no idea what kind of squad you are playing, which is good. I hate people who duck matchups. But what did the gift of giving do to this year's Hut? Well, it changed a lot of things, and I'm going to go over 5 of those things right now. And before I get into these, please shove down that like button, and if you're not already, subscribe, because who knows, I could change your life forever. No, but do the thing. Number 5, it leveled the playing field. The gift of giving packs did something for everyone, which is give you no excuse for having a shite team. Even if you started your team right the freak now with all the players you got, you still have at least an all 86 team with 4 players over 88. Now look, team composition does matter, and those out there with a stacked legend team that includes Yari Curry and Johnny Buke on the 4th line, hold up, stop the video. I want to talk about Johnny Buke, who in my opinion is way OP for this game. This helmetless Ukrainian is constantly skating around the ice like he has 99 speed and poke checking the hell out of every pass like a giant octopus on the ice. Dude was not the Lawrence Taylor of the NHL in his long above average career, but remember he played in the 50s before black people were allowed to even play hockey. that's baseball. I got that way wrong. Black people weren't allowed to play hockey until 1983 when Grant Fuhr broke the color barrier. Alright, that was a joke, y'all. You got it? Right? Cool. Okay. Anyways, Buke is listed as only the 45th best player in hockey by the Sporting News. But this 81-year-old dude is out there against today's best in the NHL, and he is torching it. I'd say the talent of the players today is exponentially better than the talent of the 50s. So why the hell do I have to tolerate some punk with mom's credit card going out and buying this Butte and making it impossible for me to break out of my own end or even make a simple pass? Man, F this, yo! Sorry, but Johnny Buke is a sensitive subject in this house. Okay, back to the main video. Yes, squads matter, but now most teams are decent that you run into, especially if you've been playing the game all year and earning coins. You should have at least all 87s to 88s if that's the case. So don't complain about how the game is pay for play. The game is pay for time. There's a big difference there. When you buy a pack, all you do is buy the time it would have taken you to earn those cards. And that's church. So now that everyone has a decent squad, let me tell you another byproduct of the gift of giving, which is number 4. It made goaltending a premium. Now that there is parity with both offense and defense in the ratings of the players, you have a different issue at hand. Goaltenders matter more than ever. In NHL 16, the difference between an 89 goalie and a 93 goalie was negligible. And as I had Hank Lundqvist for most of all of last year, and I ended up winning 3 D1 titles with Tuukka Rask. Heck, everyone was using Robin Lehner at some point, and he was an 84 overall. My point is, tendies cost more than ever it seems, especially the Hextalls, the Waz, and the prices. The reason? Because the goalies still let in softies, get sniped on like Chris Kyle in combat, and generally suck ass. The higher rated ones suck less. Notice how I didn't say they were better. They suck less and cost more. The price for a high rated goalie keep has increased, while my next point made most cards value decrease. Number 3, the gift of giving flooded the market with low cost, high rated cards. Earlier in the year, certain cards were priced out of the standard range for earning coins, especially before consumable packs came out and you had to spend more coin on contracts. But now the market has been flooded with not only good, but cheap players. The reason this was happened was due to the fact that every team got a huge freaking upgrade at once, and unless you were an idiot, you know that the bonus players were untradeable, and now you can take the high value parts out of your lineup and sell them on the market. Couple that with the fact that you have no idea what things are selling for because you can't see the last price sold. How hard would that be to bring back EA? And now you have the value of lazy people start putting out cards that are affordable in prices, and there you have an essential market collapse all at once, but a considerable increase in supply. So when Taser was hovering at about $75K for his base card at times this year, his price dropped down to an affordable $30 to $40K, and shabam, your teams now continue to get upgraded because of the next reason. Number 2, the gift of giving sped up the game. Now you have all these upgraded squads out there. Everybody got speed in this league. Combine that with the International Player of the Game platoon, and basically everyone has lightning in their boots, and the game is playing fast as hell now. Mike Richards has some serious wheels on his own, and he ends overtimes with the quickness. And overall, I'd say as long as you have a decent connection, the game is much faster compared to ranked gaming. So you better have your reactions tuned up and your gin watered down. I actually really like this change. It does make the game funner. And for my last big change, by the gift of giving, number 1, it made synergies more important than ever. That's right, the key to this game is what they have been saying all year is the feature. Synergies are now more important than ever. The more of them you put on your squad, the better they are going to play. Period. End of discussion. The game is factually ratings based, and duh, if your team's overall rating is through the roof, you're going to win more games than you lose. And don't act like squad doesn't matter. It does. You've played games where you're absolutely outclassing your opponent, but he had Johnny Buke and co, and you lose 2-1, or even worse, got smoked because your players got beat down the ice every shift like they had concretes in their boots. Concrete, like they had concrete in their boots. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. So players with multiple synergies can be made better through chemistry, and there you go. So the gift of giving did all these things, and overall, I think it did make the game better, and they dropped these players into the market earlier this year. Makes you wonder what kind of gimmicks they have planned late in the season, like John Scott's 99s haven't been handed out. Agree with my list? Think I'm on crack? Comment below. And as always, I'm 5 Points Gaming, and you made it to the end of this video.